Welcome back to my channel and to another video. I hope you are doing fantastic. Today we are going to talk about new Zara fragrances. I have here 3 new Zara fragrances from Vibe Vibrations series, which just have been launched, I guess. So if you are interested, what is my take about those fragrances, please stay with me. My name is Justina, this is my perfume world. If you like it here, please consider subscribing to this channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and let's go. So, as you may know, you may assume, I think Zara is releasing too many new fragrances. We don't have time to test them properly, and it's very annoying to me. So actually, whenever something new comes out from Zara, I lose my interest. I'm just not here for it because it's just too much, and we may assume it will be, removed from the collection very, very fast. However, I was interested with those fragrances because I've heard a review on Polish YouTube, and actually I thought it will be nice to buy and test it here. And also, those fragrances come in 20 ml as well with spraying atomizer, which is a big plus for me because I hate roller balls. They actually don't do anything to me. They are not that hygienic, you know, all the skin goes inside of the bottle it sounds gross, just like that for me. So I do not like rollerball, and also you do not have this spraying experience. You cannot, give this perfume on your clothes, on your hair. So for me, it's not a good experience using those fragrances. However, those I have in here have atomizers. That's why I decided to buy 20 ml for you to test out. So I have here 3 fragrances. I didn't buy the whole bunch from the series because I thought to myself, you are spending money for Zara fragrances, and for, I don't know, 10 Zara fragrances, you can have like one good niche fragrance, so I won't be spending that much. However, I treated myself with 3 that notes looked appealing to me, and that's it. So I have here 1 in 2 pack, which is, I think, a great idea, but only those 2 come in 2 packs. So too bad for me, because I would be prone to buy more if there was more 2 packs, but no, and 1 separate. So let's start with the separate one. It's Flower Please, and this look of those fragrances is really nice, very minimalistic. When it comes to the full bottles, they look similar to Byredo bottles, so it's a plus for me. Really nice Zara bottles recently, I must admit. I really do like them. So those perfumes also you will find on the men's department. So if you are a woman, don't pay attention to that. Sometimes people say, oh, it's on the men's department, and how can you recommend it for women? I mean, the scent doesn't have a gender. Of course, it can lean more masculine or more lean more feminine in those like classic terms. But in general, if they do smell good on you, it doesn't matter what department they are on. I hope you know what I mean. So those are on the male's department, but they are perfectly unisex for me. And the first one, Flower Please, it's a freshie. So if you are looking for a fragrance that smells like freshly cleaned laundry, something fresh, something airy, I think this one will be very good for you. And what do we have in here? Jasmine, fresh aldehydes, and white musk. However, on Fragrantica, they are also writing that there is a lilac accord in there and amber. So yeah, basically this one, as I said, is fresh. It's like 20 ml bottle. Very nice, sleek, small. You can take it with you when you travel. So I think the idea is really, really nice. And I have sprayed in here this fragrance, and I have tested it yesterday as well. And from the 3 of those, I will tell you right away that this one is the most prominent, even though it's the freshest one. So if you are looking for quite a good and quite long-lasting, cheap perfume for summer, I think Flower Please will be just perfect. If you like fragrances, like Byredo Blanche, for example, it's not a dupe, but the vibe of freshness, aldehydic freshness. So if you are looking for the vibe of Byredo Blanche, Sand Bleached from NUIT NOMADE, or Nothing But Sea and Sky from NUIT NOMADE as well, I think this one will be perfect. In general, if you like those freshly laundered clothing scents, it will be just very, very nice. So I think it's worth checking out if you like those beautiful freshies, and don't be put off by aldehydes notes. It's nothing like in Chanel No. 5 or anything like that, because people usually when they see aldehydes they think, oh, Chanel No. 5, something very old school. No, actually I've noticed that now when they use aldehydes in fragrances, those fragrances tend to pull very modern, airy, clean. And if that's the effect you're looking for, Flower Please, I think for the price, it is really, really good, especially those 20 ml bottles I really do like. So Flower Please was first. And another combo, which I got lucky with, because I was very interested in those two fragrances, and they were, you know, in 2-packs, so I needed to buy them. Shamanilla and Wood Legacy. So let's start with Shamanilla. And I will tell you right away that if you like cardamom in perfumes, Shamanilla will be your girl. What do we have in here? Coconut water, vanilla cream, and cotton candy. That's what they state on the box. However, on Fragrantica, you have much more notes, of course. And they do list cardamom there and carrot as well, which is very, very interesting. However, I do not get any carrot seeds or anything like that. All in all, this fragrance, and when you first spray it, it is sweet. It has cotton candy, it has vanilla, it does have this coconut water, which is specified on Fragrantica, and I'm slightly, you know, afraid of coconut water, because it doesn't, sometimes those fragrances with coconut water are not good on me, but in this case, I think this coconut water is nicely balanced with sweetness of other ingredients. So I wasn't that afraid, because here we have vanilla, cotton candy, and other notes. So I wasn't that afraid. And when you first spray it, you get cardamom mixed exactly with this vanilla, and it leaves the sweet trail. So I do not get prominently like cotton candy or anything particularly sugared, but it is sweet. It is cardamom-y sweet. If you like cardamom in perfumes, I think Shamanilla will be really, really nice. However, I must tell you that I feel slightly underwhelmed when it comes to Shamanilla and Wood Legacy. I would expect something with more depth, with more dimension maybe. I'm not saying those two fragrances are not good, but they do not have this body. They do not have the structure for me. I don't know, maybe I'm into niche too much right now and I expect something more from the fragrances, and that's probably the case. But I would like to have something more in there, because in the opening it's really nice. When it dries down to a nice vanillic sweet scent, maybe slightly woody, a little bit clean. But it doesn't do particularly anything to me, you know. It is just nice. For the price, you cannot go wrong with those two, I think. But I don't know. I feel slightly underwhelmed. Let me know what are your thoughts about those, because as I said, it is nice, but I don't know. Just feel really underwhelmed. Flower Please, I think, is the best and most long-lasting from all of the three I have. And the last one I have in here is Wood Legacy, and this one has black chocolate, tonka beans, and patchouli. So indeed, when you first spray this fragrance, you can smell patchouli, which is earthy, and you need to like earthy patchouli to appreciate this fragrance, I think. You have chocolate, you have tonka, and this you can feel the most prominently in this fragrance. If you like Nouveau Jean, for example, from Yves Rocher, that was discontinued already, I think you may want to check out Wood Legacy. However, do not expect it's a clone. It is not. But if you like the vibe, like sweet, chocolatey, slightly dark patchouli vibe of the fragrances, I think you can go for it. And I was afraid of one comparison that was on Fragrantica. It was actually the first perfume that people voted it is similar to, and it was Boccanera from Orto Parisi. And I actually hate this fragrance. It makes me really nauseous. Fortunately, it is not the case in here. It is slightly, this patchouli is slightly nauseating, but not too much. It dissipates very, very quickly, and you are left with more tonka bean, which is really sweet, vanillic, slightly even almondy, and then you have this beautiful, sweet, woody base. However, again, In the base, I think they could add something more. They could add some depth, so more depth, because what I'm left with on my skin, actually, it is just woody sweetness. That's what I get from this perfume. Slightly dark, but still woody sweetness. That's it. So I don't know. I'm slightly underwhelmed with this one as well. Let me know if you have tried this collection, Vibe Variations. They also have Leather Fever, I think, which is not that leathery, according to a Fragrantica. It's more like a light fragrance. They have Metamber, which is similar to Another 13 or Baccarat Rouge. So if you're looking for a dupe, maybe go there and check it out, but it's slightly lighter, as people say. And also there is Vetiverich. So obviously, as the name suggests, it has vetiver, but also it's more on the lighter side. And I want to recommend you one more Zara fragrance that is available. It doesn't belong to this Vibe Variation series. However, I think I need to make this honorable mention because this one is not underwhelming. This one is just amazing. And first, I wasn't completely interested in this fragrance because it was another from the series. And you know, how much can you churn? I wasn't interested. However, one day I went to work and the lady that is cleaning in our office, she smelled just amazing. She just smelled divine. And I asked her, what are you wearing? This is just amazing, because the trail was insane and intoxicating. And she told me that she's wearing Red Temptation Vani from Zara, of course. The bottle is stunning. I really do like it. Those are extrait de parfums, and it is in 50 ml. You have Red Temptation Vani, you have sandalwood, and you have tobacco. I didn't try two others from the series, so I cannot tell you, but this one is absolutely amazing. This one lasts really long time. It is sweet, slightly spicy. It obviously has vanilla, it has cacao, it has orchid. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It has also jasmine, so it's intoxicating, sweet, vanillic. It has slight pepperiness even from the cacao. The cacao here is more of this on the spicy side. It doesn't turn to chocolatey. So if you do not like too much of a chocolate in the fragrance, do not be afraid. It's not too chocolatey. It's beautiful, sweet, creamy, rounded, deep, and multi-dimensional. It lasts really long time on your clothes, on your hair, in the air as well. It gives you completely intoxicating trail. Absolutely love it. If you like fragrances like Sugar Addict from Born to Send Out, Fugazi Angel Dust, however, that one is more dry and it's not that sweet. But if you like this DNA, this Cashmerean DNA, slightly spicy and cozy at the same time, this is your thing. You need to check it out. If you like fragrances like me, if you like sweet, deep, and complex fragrances, absolutely amazing. I'm really surprised, nicely surprised that Zara has this good offering in their assortment. And it is not that similar to original Red Temptation. So if you're afraid of it, still, I would rather you to check out this fragrance because you may be pleasantly surprised. Of course, it has very far DNA of the original, but it's not as prominent. And this actually, I can sniff on myself for the whole day, contrary to classic Red Temptation, because all those Baccarat Rouge fragrances are not very prominent to my nose, at least. And I'm very frustrated about it because I'm quickly become anosmic to those fragrances. But this, no, this is just sweet, beautiful. So I highly recommend you. And that was it for today. Let me know if you know those fragrances. Thank you very much for watching today and see you in my next videos. Bye-bye.